Are you tired of living in the hustle and bustle, super close to the city, and you want pure, serene beauty, nature, scenery, all of that kind of thing, and you want to just be away from the crowd? Well, in today's video, I'm talking about one of my absolute favorite, I would say, sneaky areas, a place that not a lot of people talk about, Roxborough Park. If you want to learn more about the pros and cons of living there, keep on watching. First things first about talking about Roxborough Park is probably you want to know where it is, because it's something that not a lot of people talk about, not a location that is very well known, but it is gorgeous. I have been there recently and I just have absolutely fallen in love with it. And I would say for anyone that's looking to be close to the mountains, it's definitely the place to be, but I'm gonna go more into that in just a second. I'm gonna pop up a picture here for you guys so you guys can see exactly where it's located. It's pretty much as far west as you possibly can get before you are actually in the mountains, and the scenery is crazy. So that's going to be my number one pro about Roxborough Park in general, is just it's gorgeous. Like, I could touch the mountain basically, like that's how close you are. And I think if you're thinking about relocating to the Denver, Colorado area, which is probably why you stumbled across this video maybe, or my channel in general, is because you're thinking about that and you want to be close to nature, you want to have the beautiful scenery that Colorado has to offer, Roxborough Park is definitely an option that you should be looking into. I had a client who was interested in that kind of Highlands Ranch area, and we did go and check out a couple properties in that area, and you know, she ended up not picking that area for some of the cons that I'm going to be talking about later in this video. But the pros, definitely gorgeous, gorgeous scenery. Lots of views. If you feel fulfilled from nature, you will love it. It's a little too far for me. It's again, another one of the cons that I'm gonna get into, but please, please, please consider it. If you don't mind distance, it is an absolutely gorgeous place to live. All right, guys, getting into the con is definitely going to be your access to the things that you could possibly need, right? So what I mean by that is you really only have one little tiny section of like your shopping center right within the Roxborough Park area. Granted, it is definitely expanding. I don't know how long that's going to take, but it is definitely expanding. I can guarantee you that. There's tons of road construction around. Like, every single road into there is being expanded because they are just, it's gonna be a master planned community, obviously. So you have things coming, but as of right now, you really only have your grocery stores, maybe like a couple random restaurants, like a nail spot, you know, kind of one of a little bit of everything. I did include Roxborough Park in my Castle Rock anything and everything, or not Castle Rock, I'm sorry, in my Highlands Ranch anything and everything video. I think I included the shopping area in that center, so just keep that in mind if you guys want to go back and watch any of my videos. I have tons of information on pretty much every single city, and I really even zoom in down to like the commercial areas a lot of the time, so keep that in mind. But to get really to all the other amenities that you may need, whether it be a Starbucks. So for example, if you've watched my channel before, you know my addiction to Starbucks. I have to have it every single morning. So 10 to 15 minutes, I would say, to your nearest Starbucks or your nearest like Target, some of those bigger, you know, food spots like Highlands Ranch has Whole Foods, Wingstop, all of those things. And that's about, like I said, 15 minutes. So for me, 15 minutes there, 15 minutes back, 30 minutes during the morning, like I wouldn't want to do that personally. So keep that in mind if you're thinking about Roxborough Park. The proximity and like the amenities that you have are not that great. And then when we're talking about proximity, because that is another con, you are probably about I would say at least 35-ish minutes from downtown Denver, and that's probably with no traffic. So keep that in mind. Granted, there's not going to be tons and tons of traffic. Right now there's tons of traffic because, like I said, they're expanding those roads, and there's just, you know how construction works. It's just like no one knows how to drive all of a sudden once it's just to one lane, and then it takes forever to get where you're going. So yes, the traffic is a little bit bad right now, but with them expanding, I don't see that being a problem in the near future, hopefully. But if you have to get to downtown Denver, it's going to be a tough one. Also, if you do travel a lot, the airport is not very close at all. It's probably about 45 minutes to an hour away, just dependent on traffic again. So keep that in mind. Proximity to a lot of the, bigger essentials might be a hard one for you, but dependent on your lifestyle, it might make sense. If you have questions on whether or not living in Roxborough Park would fit for your lifestyle, and I didn't answer it just in this conversation right now, go ahead and reach out to me. I love helping you guys. I don't want you to move to Roxborough Park if you need to be in downtown Denver and you don't want to drive a lot, because then it just wouldn't work. But everyone's situation is a little bit different, so go ahead and reach out to me for more information about that. Next pro kind of goes over the outdoor scenery again, but it is definitely going to be just the ability to enjoy some of the recreations that Colorado has to offer, whether that be biking, whether that be being on a paddle boat, whether it be, literally anything that you can think about outdoors, fishing, hiking, what else? Literally everything, ATVing, whatever. Doesn't matter, you can do it in Roxborough Park because you are so close to everything that you need to be close to. You are literally in between two state parks, so you have tons and tons of trails to, whether you enjoy hiking, whether you enjoy just walking around with your dogs, just being outside, you have that option. Chatfield State Park has a huge reservoir right in the middle of it, so you can do anything that you can do on a reservoir, right? So that's really, really cool. It is seriously one of the most beautiful spots, and I know not everyone's super into recreational things, but I think that is something that is really attractive about Roxborough Park, is for those people that do really enjoy being close to the mountains, having close proximity to that, and then just also being able to literally walk outside and maybe get in your car for 5-10 minutes or even a short little bike ride and be at the trails that you want to go onto, because there's a bajillion trails that kind of go throughout the entire community, which is just amazing. Again, I can't say enough amazing things. It's mostly pros when it comes to Roxborough Park. Next one can be a pro or a con, but whenever you are going to be closer up to those mountains, you are definitely going to experience a little bit more of a heavy winter because you are just literally right off the mountains right there. So that's always going to have more snow, more rain, windier, all the things because of your proximity to those mountains. So if you do not like being cold and you hate the snow and you can't handle a couple more inches that area is going to get over, say, Parker or Southeast Aurora, I would highly say stay away from that area. If you're moving to Colorado, you're probably already expecting snow, so I don't know that that's gonna be a huge deal breaker. If that is a huge deal breaker, I would love to know, just so I can mention it in more videos in different cities. If the little bit of extra snow is going to be an absolute no, you're already bearing the little bit of snow that we're gonna have and you don't want any more, just let me know in the comments so I can start mentioning that in more videos. But definitely something to keep in mind if you want more mild climate or mild weather that the Colorado area does have to offer. Southeast Aurora might be a really good option. Commerce City, there's tons of different options. Anything that's gonna be more east is gonna be, more mild overall. right, guys, that's it for today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you got a little bit more information about Roxborough Park. Not a lot of videos about it, so I was really wanting to give as much value as I possibly can. If I did give you value, pretty please hit the like button. If you want more information about Roxborough Park, shoot a comment down below and let me know, and I will definitely make some more videos, maybe like a little drive-through video where I show you guys, like, I'm sitting in my car, I have the outward view, you guys get to see exactly what the neighborhood looks like. Those are always super informative. If you do want more content like that, like I said, comment down below and subscribe so you get the, notifications when I do post that kind of stuff. And I also post videos every Monday and Wednesday at 5 p.m. So that's another reason to subscribe. If you want anything and everything Denver, Colorado, I will be your go-to girl. And then if you are wanting to relocate here, you have more questions that can't be answered from these videos or a comment down below, pretty please reach out to me. I would love to assist you guys in any way I possibly can. But until next time, guys, I'll see you later. Bye.